I want to say Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawa Shai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawa Shai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawa Shai, Claw, Holy Yamla, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation, all that I can pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazma Deborah coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson. Not going to make it too long. Just getting into the Motb system that's gradually being implemented here in the latter days, man. As the days draw closer and closer to our Lord Yahweh Shai's return, we're seeing this devil pushing forward of this system, this beast system. And within this beast system, he's trying to get full control into the beast, which we know that's the Greco-Roman Empire being revived through the NATO and the EU and mainly implemented for the Western nations and mainly here in the Babylon the Great, which is America. So we're seeing all this system as far as your social credit system, universal basic income, your new IDs and things like that. All this new system as far as tracking and spending is going to be part of that Motb, which is an implantable device, which we know as the mark of the beast. And that's what we're gradually seeing sent and hear out through Babylon the Great as gradualism, as they're starting to implement it throughout society, man. So I'm going to play a clip of this, grab another clip, grab some precepts and close it out. I'm not going to make it too long, just showing you how Esau Edom is gradually ushering this system in. While the people are asleep, being distracted with all their celebrities and their so-called affairs and things like that, they don't see that this devil is still pushing
Apple's going to start putting chips in people's brain and implementing them in people's brains so that through their brain and signals and cues, they can actually work their phone. And yes, this sounds crazy, and you might think, who would do that? I'm here to remind you, people out there, they're going to let Apple put the implant chip in their brain, and maybe in like 20 years, it will be crazy that I even was hesitant to this because everybody's going to have done it. But I do feel like every single year we get closer to all of this stuff they predicted in the sci-fi movies before there's like some eventual downfall. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying in all of the movies where they were trying to predict all the futuristic stuff, it is always technology that brings our downfall. It is. Like I said, I'm not saying that. I'm certainly not hoping for that. I think technology also advances the world in a lot of.
But this is the way that he's going to usher it in. He's using technology as making it as far as easy, more convenient. This is how he's gradually ushering in his system. He's using this technology, your smartwatch, all these various tools. He's making it where it's more easy and accessible for far as your living conditions, making things easy, having a chip where you can just get inside your car, smart car, and all these various things. That's why he's coming up with these smart cities and things like that. He's trying to make it where it's more convenient, but at the same time, he's trying to usher in more control. This is the police state that he's ushering in, and he wants a majority of the people where he can track and monitor what they got going on, man. He wants to be as the Most High when you get in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. This is what Esau Edom, his ultimate plan is here in the latter days, and this is what we're seeing playing out, man. Since I didn't say this from the beginning, this is the copyright disclaimer of fair use copyright disclaimer of Section 107 of the Act of 1976. Fair use of Section 107. Copyright disclaimer. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer of fair use. Because that's what you're seeing. You're seeing this devil gradually ushering this system in. And that's what he's pushing here in the latter days, is to get rid of cash and come down with more control, man. And real quick, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's what you're seeing. Unrighteous decrees. The fly, you got to have, I think, the new national ID or something is called, or it's going to be a hassle trying to fly. So people that's trying to fly, they got to get this new ID. So this is Esau's basically gradually ushering in his social credit system, his CBDC, his technocracy. That's why you see all these guys like Elon Musk and these other guys in Trump cabinet, because he's ushering in technocracy, man. That's what he's doing by it, because these elites got him set up to push forth their agendas, man. And their main agenda is full control.
There was gunshots, thousands of rounds.
You can't prove your citizenship to your bank. They're going to restrict your account and hold your money.
Your bank could soon start asking you about your citizenship status. And if you don't answer, you may not be able to get to your money.
We heard about this happening when one of our own KCTV5 photographers told us what happened to him. He'd received a mailer claiming to be sent by Bank of America asking for personal information and citizenship information. But Josh, a Bank of America customer for 20 plus years, born an American citizen, figured it might be a scam, thinking Bank of America surely would follow up if it was legit. Well, next thing he knew, without notice, his accounts were frozen.
That's Josh Collins, a longtime KCTV5 photographer. When he found out his car...
And you got to think about all these guys, all these
was declined,
stuff
and when he called Bank of America to find out why, well, they told him his account was frozen.
At that point, we decided to go into the actual physical bank. And it took about 15 minutes, but the first question they asked me is, are you a citizen?
They eventually unfroze the accounts, but not before the Collins received this email notifying them that all of those automatic bill payment accounts were wiped out. And sure enough, when I logged onto my account, there was an alert to update personal information, and then another alert asking me to update my citizenship status.
I contacted Bank of America, and a media representative sent a statement which reads, "This is not unique to Bank of America. This type of outreach is nothing new, and the information must be up to date."
You can't prove.
So that's Esau Edom coming with more control. That's them new unrighteous decrees that he's coming with, so he can have more control, man. This is what they want. They want more control. So this is why he's coming with all these various things concerning your insurance, your banking, your jobs. This is what he wants. This is this society he wants. He wants full control. And this is part of that beast system that you're starting to gradually see to starting to speak here in the latter days. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast. And the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image. The image of the beast should be killed. And that's what you see. The image of the beast is speaking, man. This new Greco-Roman system that's being revived through the NATO and the EU and America is speaking loud and clear. They're showing you the next way of cash, a way of transfer of money will be the Motb, man, the CBDC, the Fed now. That's why you're gradually seeing these tariffs and things like that, the cost of living going up, the house mortgage going up, all these debt going up. Why? Because they want to crash and usher in the global reset. So with them crashing and ushering in the global reset, that gives them room to usher in this new system. And when I say this new system, I mean this beast system, what they're gradually pushing out, man. They're going to keep pushing it more and more while these people get distracted with their celebrities and various things that's going on in the news, man. And it says, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. And that word mark goes back to the Greek word charagma, which means to incision, to prick. And it said in that right hand or forehead, your right hand represents your predominant hand, left or right. And your forehead is to go to the Greek word metapon. And who has changed the name of Facebook to Meta? It's no coincidence, man. No coincidence why Elon Musk, his company's called Neuralink, where they want to implant people with devices in their head so they can help them far as the paraplegic that can walk again and things like that. They got it on movies called Upgrade and things like that. So they're gradually showing you what they're trying to push, man. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell, say he had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to basically you won't be able to participate in society if you don't have the new way of living, which will be the Motb, which we know is going to be the CBDC, central bank digital currency, which will be implanted inside you, man. That's what's coming. They already had the World Economic Forum, the WEF, saying you will be the new phone. The new upgrade of the phone will be you, showing that these implantable devices will be inside of you. So what are they saying? They're saying they're gonna have a lot of people get chipped up, because that's the times we're coming into, man. Where they're gonna get rid of this old system and usher in a new system, just like they did in 2020. They got rid of the old world, and I say rid of the old world because things ain't been the same since 2020. A lot of the mirth of the city and the mirth of the land has been gone. So this is what they want again. They want to bring forth more fear and more propaganda, so they can scare the people to go out here and get this implantable device. And it says, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience go back to suffering. And the Lord is speaking on who? The elect, the elect that's holding fast until the Lord comes back. He said, well, I also keep thee from hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is what's gradually approaching, man. It's getting closer and closer, man. We're getting closer and closer to a global reset when they're going to crash the system, where some major event is going to take place. We're going to have to reset the whole system. That's what they want, man. They want to crash the system, take the internet down for some weeks or months, and usher in a new system. While the internet's down, they want global chaos. They want people to lose it. It's no coincidence why Spain and Portugal and various other places had blackouts. It's no coincidence why Citizen Bank had blackouts. It's no coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. This is a global stage. Everything is been played out strategically to their hand, because this is Esau world. That's why Klaus Schwab, the old president of the old chairman of World Economic Forum, said, "What, we're going to start seeing black swan events." And you're starting to see it, man. More and more every year, but they're going to increase more and more. And it says, because I have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is going to be an hour of temptation. This is going to try everybody. Everybody. Brothers in the faith is going to get tested, man. This is the times we're coming into. This is why we got to be grounded in the words of Yahweh Shem Al-Shah more than ever, man. Knowing what's coming, knowing what the Lord's about to do, we have to be grounded more than ever to keep our faith in the Lord and understand that this is his will. Because the Lord is going to send forth major plagues and major events that's really going to shake this place up, especially the hour of temptation. Because the hour of temptation is going to lead a lot of people being destroyed, especially the Negro, Latin, Native American, and Spanish, which make up the 12 patriarchs of Israel, the 12 tribes. Majority of our people are going to take the chip because they don't have faith in the Lord. They don't have no understanding of the scriptures, man, because they disregard it. They didn't want to take heed. A lot of our people are going to go down there to them chipping stations and get chipped up. That's what's coming. That's the times we're living in. This is why we're out here in the highways and hedges to warn our people and break it down plain upon table so they can get the full understanding what times we're living in. Because this devil, he's showing you. He's showing you what he's about to do, and he's making it more and more relevant in your face what's coming, man. So you 2/3 niggas, right along with you 2/3 niggas, because like we said, we don't give a damn about your heathen. You 2/3 niggas ain't got no excuse, man. This is the new way of currency coming soon, man. So these camps is breaking down the scriptures wrong. The Lord got a special judgment for them, because this is the new way of currency that's coming, man, very, very soon, man. So with that, apparatus our Lord willing, this lesson / update of the Motb is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I want to close it out by saying, Call, hello, Yamla, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors of my apostle, elders of great millstone over well. Peace and salutation, Allah Akin, pushing this truth for